Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. There it is. 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I don't know. That's YouTube. Sometimes that's what YouTube does. Sometimes it just, I don't know. The sound just goes away. Then I have to act like I'm sharing the video, and then when I come back, the sound is there. I don't know why it does that. Yeah. But you'll have like 100 people on here. One person say nothing. I'm like, what? So thanks for letting me know, Mary. All right, what else? So what I was saying is, I was waiting on a few more people to come on here. Hold on 1 second. Everybody hit me up until I start going live. Now people here sending me messages on TikTok. Jesus. So good morning to everybody for those who are watching. And if you could please hit the thumbs up, it does help with the. It does help bring more people into the live. And I'd hate for it just be us 15 people in here, and we have to sit and wait and wait and wait and wait. You know, if you hit the thumbs up, as soon as a person go live on YouTube or wherever they on, it does really help bring more people into the live. Good morning, good morning. It really does, and it's like I keep repeating myself every time I go live. But I know some people forget because sometimes I forget when I watch people lives. But it really does help bring more people into the live when when you first come on here. And the only people who won't hit it is the ones who don't like me and they're just being nosy. So we're not talking to you. We're talking to the ones who really support the channel. Because I do want to talk about something I got on my mind, and I won't be long. I was gonna go live with my computer and bring people into my live, but this damn, um, I got something going on with my. I got two cameras. I gotta find my other camera, hook it up, and see why come it's not connected. Excuse me. I finally put my pillowcases. Here's your money update. Charlie, no money on my card, but $2 on that card. Who cares what the update is? I finally put my pillowcases on here. I got, I love a whole lot of pillows. I use one pillow for the middle of my legs because I can't sleep without a pillow between my legs. God, I hope they never go to jail or prison because I don't think they're going to give me no pillow between my legs. Ooh, Lord, thank God for freedom. Well, semi-freedom because we ain't really free. Okay. All right, let's talk. You know, y'all, I realize that when I get on YouTube and TikTok to perform, I know it's just the mercy of the people who decide they want to send something, and I understand that. It's not a big deal if they do. It's not a big deal if they don't. I mean, if they don't. Um, and my life will continue whether somebody says something or not, because I do have regulars, and then I have people out of the blue who like the show and they tip. And it's the same thing as being at a regular show. Everybody don't tip at a regular show. Some people just don't have it, or they just like a free show. They don't have. I find it hard to believe that nobody has Venmo, Cash App, Chime, or PayPal. Or no, well, I don't have PayPal. No, but out of those three, Cash App, Venmo, Chime, you would think, or even a Walmart card. But some people just don't, and I understand that. And then some people are just never ever gonna when I used to work in the clubs. Some people just don't tip. They'll sit there and watch the show, and they will not. They'll get just like when people go out to eat, they don't tip, or they tip a little bit of they'll tip a dollar, $2 or $3 for a waitress or waiter or whatever. Me and my friend Johnny went out last night, and the waitress, the waiter our tips only require like $2 or $3. I think like $3, which is really not a lot of money. And whenever me and Johnny go out, we always over tip. We will always, if it say $3 for the waiter, that's not a lot of money. We live in hard times right now. So I get five, Johnny get five. Sometimes we'll give six, seven, because we just, the waitresses and stuff, they don't make a lot of money. They really don't make a lot of money. But anyway, there's a guy who knows me, and he knows me. He knows Lady PT, the drag queen. He knows me. He's come to my shows. He's seen my shows. He, so I blocked him um, last year on TikTok because he never said a tip ever, and he's got money. His family got money. He got money. He's got money. It's not like he don't have money. He has money. I gave him a chance. I think I never, ever, ever removed him from my TikTok channel because I gave him a chance. He come in and he'd talk to me, and then he would. I don't think he ever requested a song. He may have, but he never said nothing ever. There's a Spanish guy. He's kind of cute too, by the way. He lives in Dallas. He just started following me last week before I went out of town. Let me show you a picture of him. And he's kind of handsome, by the way, too. Every time I go live, it's a guaranteed $20. Here he is right here. Little cute guy. He's cute. His name is Alexis. That's what he go by. I thought it was Alex, but he said Alexis. And every time I go live on TikTok, it's a guaranteed 20, 30, $40. And then I found out he lived in Dallas, and he turned out to be a really cool guy. We're supposed to meet up next time I go to Dallas. And he don't know me, never seen me before, and he tips me on the show. And I don't this and I don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, why are you watching my show and you don't tip? And I give them an opportunity. I'll wait about 2 or 3 weeks and they still don't tip. If it's somebody I don't know, I don't have a problem with it. But if I know you and you know what I do and you know this is how I make a little money on the side, and all the shows you watch, you mean to tell me I ain't worth $5 on one of my goddamn shows? Oh no, bitch, I'm blocking you. You gonna sit here and watch? I'd rather somebody who don't know me watch me for free than somebody that knows me. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to agree with me, but I know I'm telling the truth. Because if I have a stranger who does not know me and appreciates my gift that I have, my little talent that I have, the little lip syncing show that I do, and you know me and you know my worth and you know my historical landmark that I've laid in this community, in our gay community, and you sit up there and you watch me 2 or 3 weeks out of it, out of a month, and you never said anything. Oh no, you don't need to be on my live. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, no, just weird, just weird. But and so last night he came. Last year he said, PT. He said, "Oh, I used to see you on TikTok. I don't see you no more." I said, "Oh, they kicked me off," but I blocked him. I said, "Oh, they kicked me off. He might be watching me now. I don't care." Because he needs to know that if you're gonna watch somebody on the lives and you know them and you know them well, then you should tip. You should tip. But if I had a stranger who doesn't know me and sent me $1,500, you know, but everybody don't agree with me. Everybody, y'all must don't agree with me because ain't nobody saying nothing. But I know, to me, I believe that I'm right. Now, I'm not talking about people who don't know me. I'm talking about people who know me and know my history in the community and know what. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I don't know why I use this phone. I don't know why I use this phone I'm talking on because this This is the phone that people be calling me on and texting me on. I should have used this other phone. Hold on. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I mean, we got 34 people on here. Ain't nobody agree with me because maybe it hit you below the belt and you don't agree with me, but that's fine because that's just the way I do it, and I'm gonna always do it like that. But people who don't know me, like I'm talking to y'all, y'all don't really know y'all have never actually seen me in the gay clubs doing shows and performing. And this guy see me. He used to see me. He used to come to my show every week. Every week. I'm trying to think. Did he ever tip me at the club? I can't remember. You know, but you know, I just feel like that. Good morning. I just feel like that if a person knows me and knows what I have put into the community, and you don't think I'm worth $5, and you've been watching me for the last month, why are you on my channel? Why are you watching me? If it's somebody I don't know, that message is not for them. This is for people who know PT and been knowing me for a long time. That's who I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about random people. I'm talking about people who know PT, the comedian, the lady PT, the drag queen, and been knowing me for over 10, 20 years. If you come on my live and you don't send not $1 and you've been knowing me all these years, why are you watching me? You know this is what I do. Thank you, Lady B. And everybody listening to me, and I know y'all hear me. And you don't have to agree with me, but I know I'm telling the truth. And again, don't get it twisted. I'm not talking to random people. I'm not talking about people who follow me on YouTube that don't know me that well, or that I'm not talking to people uh, who are on YouTube, basically, who's never actually seen me live in person. I'm talking about people who know me, like know I'm PT, been knowing me for years. And the gays do that. I got one gay guy. His name is Tommy. And every time Tommy come on my live, him and his partner, they watch me on TikTok. They never on YouTube. It's a guaranteed 25, 30, $40 because they know my worth and they know what I do. And again, this is not for random people. I'm not talking about random people. No, I'm talking about people who know me and know my worth and what I put into the community. And you've been watching me for a whole month, and you don't think well, you may not think I'm worth $5. And that's good. And that's why we're going to remove you from our live and you go watch somebody else for free because you're not watching me for free. So I removed him last night. I don't know if he's going to come try to find me again, but it just makes sense. Like, I don't really know any drag queens on TikTok that I know that perform. But if I did, if I had $5, $10, I'll send it to them. If they're good. And I know that my shows are good because I have random motherfuckers that send me 30, 40, $50, 1,000. It's happened before, 100. So you get what I'm saying. Your mama is a watermelon fella, not me. Okay, you said right. I would feel away as well. Don't know me and say you love me, but don't show me. Right, right, right. And I'm not expecting it every time. No, I'm not expecting it every time. But if you watch me constantly and you never send anything, it doesn't make sense. Like, why are you watching me? Oh, I done blocked a lot of people, I give him some time. This one guy, he came on my live. I think he was on YouTube. I don't think he was on TikTok. Lady PT, oh my God, I've been knowing you for so long. Oh my God, I just love your show. Whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop. The Mexican guy, uh, Alexis, he was the first one to tip me last night. And the guy I'm talking about, he came on the live and said, "Hey PT." I saw him when he came in. I didn't even say it. I didn't even acknowledge him. "Hey PT." That's the first thing he said. "Hey PT." I said, "Oh Lord, here we go. This bitch done found me again." So I go, "Hey, how you doing?" And the first person that tipped me was Alex, the guy from Dallas. He's from Dallas. He just started following me last week before I went to Dallas to go do my show. just started following me because we were supposed to meet up in Dallas, but we never did. And he sent me, I think, $30. I think he might have sent more than that. And I said, thank you, Alexis, for the $20. That was the first thing he said last night. I said it so that he could hear me. Shy, he said and watched. He watched that. I couldn't wait till that show was over. I was so I could block his ass. He sat there and watched my whole show and then sent it down. And he loves Whitney Houston. And I was giving the Whitney Houston vibes last night with that new little piece of hair I had, that little cute pink dress. It was because everybody was saying, "Oh my God, that's hair. That's a Whitney hair. That dress is pretty." I'm like, "Yeah. What else do you want? What else do you want me to give you?" But he never tipped me before last night. He never did. He just watches the show. You know, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so y'all homosexuals that be watching me on live, y'all know it's coming. So if y'all be watching me, you don't sense I'm gonna give you 3 weeks to send something. If you don't send nothing in 3, 4 weeks, you don't think I'm worth it, then you don't need to be watching my channel. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I had to get that off of my mind because I know the homosexuals are gonna see this video, and I want them to know that this is why you don't see me on TikTok no more because you're not gonna sit there and just watch me, and you know my worth, and you know that I'm worth $5 at least. Okay. But anyway, see, today is Saturday, and I ain't got nothing going on. I wanted to do, like I say, a live broadcast with my computer and bring people on. So I'm gonna try it again. I got two cameras, and one of my cameras, this one camera don't work. I don't know why, but I have another one somewhere in the house. I'm gonna have to find it because I like doing lives with people. Bring I don't know. YouTube needs to step their pussy up because it's like on TikTok. Y'all know how TikTok is. You can bring all these people into your life. I could bring people into my life now, but it's weird. I have to do it before the show starts. That's like what? Like if I contact 4 or 5 people and say, "Oh, here's the link, y'all. We're gonna go live." They could do it like that. But on TikTok, y'all know you could just be on TikTok and then you can add somebody. Why YouTube can't do that? Shit, YouTube been around longer than TikTok, but they don't do it. They don't do it. Maybe they're gonna maybe they eventually they're gonna do it because TikTok finally added they added stuff like this stuff like this. Let me show y'all what they got. They make my head big. They got this here. Oh, I'm drowning. They have kaleidoscope. Hey. They have blue retro. Hey. They have mirror something, whatever this the hell this is. So they have thermal. See the dance party. Y'all seen that before. The retro. I don't know what this is. The retro reading glasses. Now this is weird. Okay, they got this, and here's something called a of the yeah. Y'all seen the dance party? Okay, let me see if it'll. Here's the dance party right here. Trying to get it to work. Hold on. Let me try it one more time. So there's the dance party. The extra eyes. So they trying to horror TV, radioactive. They trying X-ray. Let's see. YouTube is trying. They're trying to do a little extra stuff, but they got a long way to go. Like even like on TikTok, what I like about TikTok is when you like right now these letters are so small. If I didn't have my glasses on, I would barely be able to see the letters. What I like about TikTok is when you're on TikTok, you can take the screen and you can stroll it over to I think it's your left or right, and you can see the messages. You can't do that with YouTube. You can't do it unless maybe well, I think if I'm on even where I'm on the computer. Well, on the computer it might be different, but with a phone, I could barely see these messages. Barely. I'd have to look like that and squinch my eyes. That's why I have to wear my glasses when I'm on YouTube because you can't see the messages. But like I said, on YouTube, you just stroll that girl across like that. and you can see the messages real good. Yeah. So, but they're two different. Maybe they're working on it because I never. Something else something else YouTube does now. Maybe when I'm on my computer, it doesn't. Have anybody ever noticed that when I'm doing a live? Have anybody ever noticed when I'm doing a live, like when I'm doing my show? Do you ever see a commercial while I'm doing a live, like on the side or above me or below me? Because they do that too, but I think I have to be on my computer. Anybody ever seen that? That's something new they do. They actually put the commercial up while you're doing your show. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think I have to be on my computer for that, and I'm gonna use my computer today and go live to see if it does it. Yeah. Hmm. Have you seen it while I was doing my using my phone, or only, or you just seen other it happen with other people? Yeah, I think you have to be on your computer for that to happen. Yes. Janetta Johnson. Yeah, but other than that, ain't nothing else going on. Just relaxing. Really, I haven't seen one on mine. I wonder why. Maybe I need to go check out my settings. But I seen one a long time ago, but I was on my computer. Yeah. Hmm. But YouTube, they trying to catch up, Charlie. They got a while ago. They got a while ago. I really would. I mean, I don't know if you guys would think that would be neat or not, but I would love to be able to have people come up on your live, four and five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 people at one time and talk to you, without using a computer or going through another app. And if YouTube was smart enough, if they were smart, they would realize, oh, you got to get more. Then if they did that, they wouldn't have to worry about, yeah, you can do that with StreamYard. Yeah, no, I have StreamYard. Yeah. I was going to use it today. You would think that YouTube would be smart enough to say, like, okay, we don't want people to go to TikTok and go live with a bunch of people. We want them to go live with us. Again, you can go live with a bunch of people on YouTube, but what I would have to do before the show starts, I'd have to say, Lady B, I'm gonna send you the link. Janetta, I'm gonna send you the link. Who else on here that ain't talking to me? Chrissy Pooh, Mary. I'm gonna have to send y'all the link. Then when I send y'all the link, once I go live, everybody can come up on the live. But that's just too much. What? That's too much. Yeah, that's crazy. My aunt who named me, uh, her name is Johnette Jones. She's dead now. She's deceased now. But her name was John, not Johnetta, but Johnette. Her name was Johnette Jones. She named me. Yes. Yeah. My aunt named me John. She named me my aunt Johnette Jones. Yeah. So it was almost like a Johnetta, but it was Johnette. Johnette Jones. Austin, Texas. Hmm. And of course, my dad's last name is Johnson. There's so many Johnsons in the world. Oof. And I just became, well, I've been a Johnson, but I just became my father. I didn't meet my father until I was 25, 26, 24, 23, something like that. So I did, are you in Houston? Hell, you might be kidding me because, well, no, you're not, because you would have known if you was kidding me by now, unless you just started following me because I got people in Houston, Austin, mostly Austin, Houston, and Dallas, and San Antonio. Hmm. But Johnson's just a common name. But I figured anybody who was a Johnson that was kin to me, and I'm always talking about Austin. I'm always talking about my father who passed away in Austin. He's a Johnson. Somebody would, if anybody was kin to him, would know that they kin to me because it's just a given. Now I don't have any Johnsons in in, in Houston that's kin to me, but I have some. I don't have nobody kin to me in in Houston that I know of. There's some Johnsons in Houston, but I don't know them. Are you a male or female? Because it says Janetta, so I was thinking that would be a female. On YouTube, you just never know, especially when people don't have their pictures up here. So I don't know. Yeah, and I still need to learn more about my dad's side of my family, and I just need to take my ass down to Austin and spend time with my older brother. And I haven't done it yet, and I really need to. I really, really need to. Well, I thought you was a female. Are you a female or a male? Are you just saying you're on the John Johnson line? Okay, I think I get it now. I think I get it now. They got a lot of Juneteenth stuff going on today, but I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Ugh. Well, y'all, I know y'all tired of me talking about me getting a car, but I am gonna get a car. But I saw an electric bike today. That yesterday, that bitch is bad. I wish I could afford it. I could, but I ain't gonna go broke trying to get it. But it was, I think they wanted 400 for it. It was nice, nice, and I know it's worth at least 12, 13. It looks like it was kind of like light blue, and it was like a lime. It might have been blue and white, but it was nice. They had it at the pawn shop. It was nice. Ooh, that thing was nice. $400. Damn. Hmm. But even when I get my car, I still want an electric bike because I don't like the. I love those electric bikes. I saw one the other day. That bitch was flying. Yes, that bitch was flying. I said, "Oh, it was going faster than the cars." It's the guy living in my complex. He got a three wheel. Uh-huh. And he got a basket in the back. That bitch be rolling to the store and everything. That bitch is nice. We don't speak to her though. She's shady. We don't talk to her. And she always running. Every time you look up, the ambulance coming for her. Girl, you ought to be more nicer, honey. No, we don't speak to her. Well, because I seen it one day. I said, "Ooh, that's nice." The bitch didn't speak to me. I said, "Oh, okay, bitch. You know, it only take one time for me. Um, you ride that, I'd be scared." No, yeah, I wouldn't be scared, baby. Let me tell you something, Miss Cheryl. Let me tell you something, baby. I bought a bicycle a month ago, and I got on that bitch, and I started riding that girl. Honey, I didn't make it halfway home if I had to pull off on the side of the road. I gave it away to my best friend, and he had his ass ain't even rode it. Oh, I need that to get in shape. My best friend you got a trail bit sitting in your house, treadmill sitting in your house, and you ain't even got on there. So what makes you think you're gonna ride the bike just sitting up there? I just gave it to him because my best friend has given me more than I could ever give him. So I gave it to him, and I told him you can have it because I ain't getting back on it. Baby, I got on that bike. I got it at the pawn shop. It was a nice bike, baby. I I got halfway home. Thank you for the 4.99. I got halfway home. I said, "Oh, I can't do it. No, I won't be doing that. I definitely won't be doing that." Mm-mm. You know what? And they have one of them little things. You know, them little scooter. I guess it was a scooter. You know, the two wheels that you. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall off. I feel like I'm gonna fall off, so I don't get on those. Yeah, I could no scooter. Could do no scooter. Mm-mm. But a three wheel. Those three wheels are cute. Oh my god! So even when I get my car, I still want a three wheeler because I don't want to always drive my car to the store. Mm-mm. I might want to just get on the little three wheel, honey. Go. Ooh. Save my gas money, baby. Yeah, maybe so, but is it a two wheel? Is it two? Is it like a yeah? Oh, one of those. Yeah, those things expensive. Yo, those things expensive. But I don't know. We'll see. I need to hurry up and get my car so I can help my mama. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. I just don't want no high car payments. Yeah. But I ain't worried about that because when I get a car, I'm gonna be working, honey. These people are trying to give me jobs in Dallas. You need to. Well, we need. They don't have no. They don't have no good MCs in Dallas. They don't. It's only me and one other person, and his name is Shamar. And Shamar, I trained him, and he came up under me. We talked the other night. He was like, "Yeah, if you lived in PT, you they got all kind of positions open for, it's like hosting at the clubs and stuff." And I would work for that club because I hate to say this, but it's a white man that own it, and he got plenty of money, so they not gonna close anytime soon, unless he just decide he just tired of the Negroes. But for us black clubs, they ain't got no black clubs black owned clubs in Dallas, not gay, because they can't keep them open because of two things: fighting and people uh, tearing each other down. My boss had opened up the first black gay owned bar in Dallas downtown back in the early '90s, and I worked for him for from '93 up until '93, '94, '95, '96, '97, maybe 2000, maybe 2000, and he was so much mess behind people calling in on him, threatening to have him closed down, just from his own people. And it was the first black open or the first black gay bar downtown Dallas. That's never happened before. And he opened it up because you know, we need our own. We need. There's nothing wrong with going to white bars. There's nothing wrong with going to Mexican bars. But you get what I'm saying. We need to have our own shit. You know what I mean? Gay or straight, we need our own shit. How many times you seen the Chinese people walk up into a black-owned restaurant? They do, but it's far in between. We support them more than they support us. Now the white folks will come to the black restaurants and eat, but they'll wear them Mexican restaurants out first. Do you have a car? No, we don't have one here. No, no. I've already been told where I can come get a car, but I just don't want a hard car payment. Yeah, yeah, I know, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I know about car makes. That's what my son got his car, his other car. But I'm gonna get one. Like I said, I don't want a high car payment. Once I get my car, I'm gonna make my money because I probably do Uber on the side, like deliver the food or something like that. I'm gonna make my money. I'll probably be booked in Dallas a lot, but I don't want to put my car on the road all the time. But oh yeah, making money. When I get a car, I'm gonna make money. I really don't want a car. I really want a truck, not a truck, but I want like an SUV. I really do want a truck. Cause hell, I can. Baby, y'all moving. Y'all need a truck. Load it up. 200. I mean, that's one reason why I would get a truck. Your girls can load this girl up. I'm not touching it, honey. I'm too old to be picking up shit. Y'all gonna put this shit on here. This $200. I need my money up front, and y'all when we get over here, we can drop it out. I know, Lady B. I'm 60 something years old. I know how to do this. I really want a cash pay car. I really do, but I don't want a limit either. But it's gonna happen. I just got to give it time. I ain't in a rush. I'm not in a rush. Mm. And I live in a semi-small town, so no freeways here. I won't be jumping on the freeways and all that stuff. Tell your daddy to get a room and go and have an ugly baby with your ugly mama again. Sure, y'all talking to me like I never had a car before. I know how to do cars. I appreciate the love, but I know how to get a car. Give me a goddamn horse and a buggy shit. Besides, some of these folks buying new cars and them bitches breaking down. You know. Anyway, so I got to do this before I leave because I got waffles on my mind. I want me some waffles and eggs. I'm staying away from processed meat. I'll be 60 in a couple of months, next month. And I'm saying that when I turn 65, I'm not gonna do any more processed meats. I'm gonna try not to. Like the sausage, definitely sausage, bacon, none of that. Um, and Yeah, so I got some eggs and waffles on my mind. Or is it waffles? Yeah, waffles. I got some eggs and waffles in my mind. And I bought me some catfish yesterday, catfish nuggets, but I won't fry them. I'm gonna put them in the air fryer. That sounds good. But you know what? I gotta go to the store and buy some damn seasoning. I forgot I ain't got no seasoning. It's hard, I know. Yeah, especially at 25. So I don't know how many of you guys heard the update about the stalker. Now, there's somebody that follows me, and they told me that they said I was senile because I always repeat myself. But there's a lot of people who have not heard the stories that I talked about yesterday. So let's we got 41 nosy people on here. So out of 41 of y'all, how many of you have not heard about the update about the guy who was stalking me, who tried to book me in Atlanta? How many of you guys haven't heard the story? Because I'm going to tell the story to those who didn't hear it. It ain't going to be long. I just want to give y'all an update because some of y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about. Not somebody got their ear. Lend me your ear. Okay, see, Cheryl hadn't heard it. Who else hadn't heard it? About the stalker. Push one if you hadn't heard it. Ooh, Lord, I didn't get it. Ooh. Okay, you haven't heard. Okay, okay. See, that's what I'm saying to the motherfucker that said I was senile. Bitch, I ain't senile. Just some people ain't heard the stories. Okay, y'all. So somebody hit me up, and I knew they was fake, but I just played along. Okay, see what I'm saying? So I just played along. Like I was, oh, I'm so excited. I got a booking in Atlanta, and I've been doing this too long. But the first thing they did when they screwed up was they asked me for my Cash App, and uh, they asked for the cash, and they never sent it. Which I wasn't tripping about that, but that was strike one. Strike. Okay, so they told me that somebody referred me to do host an event for them, a LGBTQ plus event. And I said, okay. And by the way, the LGBTQ, that's white folks added that shit on that black folks. I just say gay. I don't do all that LGBT child. I don't do all that stuff, but it does mean something. But I don't do. I just say gay child. So anyway, um, they hit me up and they was like, um, they have an event in Atlanta after the 4th. They want me to host it, and it's going to be a 2-day event. I have to get my own way there, but they're going to pay me $500 one day, 500 the next day. They say, "What is your legal name?" Eugene Johnson. Everything that's on my Cash App, Venmo, and everything. That Eugene Johnson. And why they asked me that, I don't know. Like, what do you think my name is? I say my name is Eugene Johnson. Right. So they say, "What is your legal name?" Um, they asked me, uh, Am I gonna have someone riding with me? It's like they started setting me up to kill me, honey. And then they said, um, all right, so when that person never, okay, so they said, oh, I, what they said something. Can you send me your email address? So I said, I sent him my email address, but I don't understand why people ask me for my email address because it's on my YouTube channel. My email address is on there. But anyway, so I sent him that. He said, well, good. We're going to send you the contract tomorrow. And my son does all my contracts for me. If it's a very serious thing that I need to do with that, I let him handle it. I could do it. Oh, I would definitely bring it. Well, if it's in Atlanta, it was gonna be me and three other people. It ain't gonna just be me. And so, so he said, "Well, we'll send you the contract." Huh? Peachy do men like her. Let me finish the story. Y'all can't throw me off like that. Y'all know I'm crazy, baby. You way off subject. You can't do that. You just completely don't do that. Okay. We'll answer it. Let me finish this. No, just let me finish this because you know I'm already crazy and you're going to throw me off. So, anyway, so, so yesterday or day before yesterday, when I was doing the show, this bitch came on my live and said, "Are you live right now?" Yeah. Well, my partner with all the money. Well, girl, when did he come into the picture? Because you told me somebody referred me. So when did he come into the picture? Your partner with all the money. He's going to be watching you on your live to see what you do. Well, he won't be. He gonna be seeing the wrong thing. Now, if you want to set a little comedy skit, go to my YouTube channel. I'll put something on there. It's on there. You can go and look at it. That's all I got for him. Now, I thought you told me somebody referred me. Strike two, three, four, five, one of them. So I said, yeah, this is getting annoying because he's texting me while I'm on my live. Well, he's watching you right now. He's getting ready to catch a flight on his way to California. Can you you know, be a little bit more hype? Bitch, y'all, I'm over here. I'm looking like maybe that block finger was just 1 second away. So I said, sir, what I do on stage, I don't do on my YouTube channel. I do crack little jokes and stuff and go off on people, stuff like that. I said, but you're not going to get on live what you're going to get on stage. I said, I thought somebody referred me. I'm not going to be doing all this extras for nobody. And we were talking about the little 1-year-old boy who got unalive by the police. So it was just a whole different type of vibe. So you wanted me to be playing the piano? Hey, y'all, come on, hit the live. Woo! Singing and cutting up. I'm not doing all that. Share the live, hit the like button, share the live. He wanted all of that. And we sit up here talking about this little 1-year-old boy who got shot by the police. Sir, I'm not doing all that. And even if I was, he's not going to get what on my live, you're not going to get what you're going to. I said, go look at my YouTube channel. It's on there. Well, maybe you can do it tomorrow. No, I'm not. I'm going to do what I've been doing every week, playing the piano, singing, and sometimes dancing. That's it. But as far as like the show, like stand up, you're not going to get that on my YouTube channel. So, honey, when that motherfucker told me I need to hype it up, I said, you need to hype up my mouth. Excuse my language. Thank you. I cussed him out. I said, you need to get your hype your ass off my motherfucking phone. I cussed him out and blocked him. I woke up the next morning. Something told me the phone number that he was texting me on, because you can text me on that 972 number 885-8492. And so something told me to check. Let me take this phone number and go put it in Google and see what comes up. Did I Google it or did I Facebook it or did I Instagram? Child, this man's whole Instagram came up. It's the same man that I blocked about 2 months ago. The same man that I blocked 2 months ago, stalking me. We need your legal name, girl. If you don't get your ass off, yeah, same man, y'all, same man. And I was telling everybody yesterday, when people be jealous of me, they try to be like me or act like me. I went on his Instagram. He on there with a wig on, doing all this kind. Of, sir, if you're gonna be stalkish and try to sneak and hide and do stuff, don't use the same phone number that you, you could have used a fake phone number and I would have never known. But I never would have did the booking anyway. I wasn't gonna do the booking because once he told me, well, when he said he asked me for my cash app, he never sent that. That was strike one. Strike two is when he said somebody referred me, right? And um, and then you told me the man with all the money is watching you. He wanted to see what you do. Oh, well, that was strike three. I was done. I knew it was a hoax. Yeah, because I got booked one time, and this guy follow. He don't follow me anymore. We fell out, but um, he he booked me, and oh, I hope I don't start crying. Oh my God, I'm so fucking sensitive because it was a blessing. Like it was my first booking as PT, as without the wig. That's when I did my shows, without the wig. And he followed me. His name was, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was really nice. He found me. He sent me a message on YouTube. He said, "Hey, PT." I think he said him and his wife or whatever. They watched me, and it was that he lived in Topeka, Kansas. And he said, "We love your show. You're gonna be famous one day." You know what kills me when people they say they love me, when they before they fall out with me, I'm gonna be famous one day, and then when they fall out with me, you ain't gonna never be shit. You sorry ass show. You ain't got no views. So anyway, um, he hit me up and said, "I want you to come to Topeka," and I thought, hmm, Topeka, Kansas. Where the hell is that at? Never heard of it. So he told me what he did. He's a black guy, and he's a police officer, and I think he's a DPS trooper. He's either a trooper or a police officer, one of the two. I can't remember, but he definitely was into law enforcement. So I had my son handle everything for me. He handles all of my bookings for me because I'd be like, yeah, I just come for free. So I let him do everything for me. So, well, not for free, but I just be overly nice. And next thing you know, I go up there for $2. So my son handled everything for me, and yeah. So we did the contract. We agreed to a certain amount, and he flew me into not he didn't fly me into where he lived because it's too small. He flew me into Kansas City, Kansas. I think Kansas City, Kansas, where I flew into. He flew me into Kansas. They sent me the limo to pick me up. Hold on one second. They paid for the limo for me to go um, Topeka, and I cried the whole way. I cannot believe somebody actually booked me to go and oh, so let me tell you what he does. He's a singer. He does live singing and he does karaoke and stuff like that. And so he has a club. It was called Ball House Ball Hog Boss Hogs. That was the name of it in Topeka. They're closed now. And he agreed to the payment. It wasn't a lot. It was like 500 and my airfare. and my food was free. All my everything was free. They paid for me to get back and forth. It was nice. It was like it was so touching. Oh, because I never had I've got booked for drag shows, but I never got booked as PT for my YouTube channel, and it was so touching. It was really nice. And the agreement was that he would meet me at the hotel. I did go by myself, which I shouldn't, but I did go by myself. And I felt okay with him because I knew that he was a cop. I looked at all his stuff. Yeah, it was very nice. It was very touching. It was very emotional to know that somebody loved me that much to book me, even though we fell out. I'm gonna tell y'all what that happened. What happened right there? So 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 the agreement was when I got there, he would bring me my money. He brought me my money. Then they came and they took me out to eat. They put me in the Hyatt, by the way. He put me at the Hyatt, and it was very nice. It was a smaller Hyatt. It wasn't like the big Hyatt, but it was a Hyatt, and the room was just it was beautiful. Y'all know me. I'm so emotional. As soon as I got my money and I closed the door, I just started crying. I was like, somebody really loves me that much to book me for a show. It was just so touching. So they picked me up. Everybody knew who I was because they had they had me on the wall. My picture. They were showing my YouTube channel, and basically what I did was got up and did gossip and had everybody laughing, and so it was really nice. I didn't have to pay for no. Oh yeah, they are. And don't forget the Marriott. Don't do it, honey. Don't do it. Don't you throw the Marriott under the bus now. But anyway, and so it was a restaurant. Anything I wanted, I could order. My food, drink, everything. I didn't have to pay for nothing. Everything was free, and it was nice. It was very nice. And when I got back to the hotel, it was raining. It was thundering, and that hotel was so nice. I pulled them curtains back, and I just laid in the bed and I just cried to know that somebody went out of their way to book me for an event. And I mean, he loved my show. He loved the top. It was PT's Showbiz Top Five at the time. I did the top five. I still do the five, but I don't call it that. But yeah, and it was really nice. So we fell out because he wanted me to come back. I wanted to go back. He wanted me to come back, but he didn't want to pay me what he paid me the last time. Well, we friends, and don't you think you? No. And I asked Gary what the deal. I said, Gary said, no, everything is the same as it was as before. The same. The only discount I gave him was okay. The only discount I gave him was my hotel. I said, well, I got my Marriott discount, so you don't have to put me in a room. I get my own room, Just tell me, do I need to be downtown or what side of town I need to be on? Because I can get a room for 45, maybe $50. I'm sure the Hyatt Regency, unless he knows somebody that worked there, the Hyatt Regency wasn't no goddamn 45, $50. Unless somebody works there, then that would be different. So yeah, but it was nice. And so we just didn't agree to it, and then he wanted to put me at the Howard Johnson's. Oh, that he worked at other clubs. That was just one of the clubs that he worked at. Yeah, that was just one of the clubs that he worked at. He's still doing stuff now down there in Topeka. Yeah, we just went our separate ways. You know, Mhm. And so every once in a while on Facebook, it pops up on my Facebook when I went there and stuff. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really nice. I've gotten plenty of drag bookings. Flew in, flown in. Is that the correct word? I was flown in, flew in. Now flew in. Um, Paid for bookings. I think my biggest booking I ever got was The Queens of Comedy. It's $1,500 booking, hotel, flight. Yeah, that was in 2009 with Lunel. No, no, some more the first year, Lunel the next year. I talk about it all the time. Yeah, that was a nice booking. And I know when I got to the Hyatt in Miami, they upgraded me to a suite. So that was. I don't know if that. I don't know if that was the biggest booking I ever had. Drag booking. I don't know. I ever had so many. No, that wasn't. Actually, that wasn't. the I think the biggest no that was financially that might have been the biggest booking I ever had. The one after that was I when I did the Maury Povich show, a church. It's I don't even like to say it's a gay church. It's gay people run it, but everybody go there straight gay. It's just like a whatever just they welcome everybody. But it was I say majority straight gay, but there's a lot of straight people who went there. And the girl who I went on the Morris Povich show with, she used to go there sometimes. And I guess they didn't even know that she was going to be on Maury. And when Maury popped up and she was on there, they said we got to get PT to come to our church. And they had a fundraiser, but it was like a lip sync show, but you had to do gospel songs, and that was like a $1,200 booking. So yeah, that was another big booking that I got. Yeah. That's true. He is, and people don't believe that. My mom always told me, no matter what you do in life, you're gonna end up back in church somewhere. And unfortunately, not unfortunately, but I just happened to be in drag. But it was not. They was like, PT, you can't cuss. You think I'm gonna cuss in this church? Are you crazy? But it was very touching. I cried. Oh my God, I cried. So I said, I cannot believe I got this booking at this church for being on TV. Yep. And they sent me a limo from Dallas to Fort Worth, and I did the show. hmm But I've gotten plenty of drag books. Pay, actually, the Maury Povich was a booking because me and my cousin was the only one that got paid for this show. Nobody else got paid. I told him, babe, I'm taking off from work. Okay, I need to get paid for this, and they paid me 300, I think. Hotel, you know how much some hotels cost in New York, child. And my cousin had her own room, and I had my own room, and she had her own room. Yep. But that was a lot of fun. New York was so much fun. Oh my God, New York was so much fun. I did more twice. I did it in drag, and then I did it in drag, and then I did it out of drag. I brought a friend to get a makeover. Um, then I did the Bill Cunningham show. Hello, I did Bill Cunningham show too. That was nice. I did that in drag too. I went to go try to find it online. I can't find it no more. Child, they got a whole bunch of them, but I ain't going. I'm not going. I don't have a car. And my friend that I ride with, he don't have no air, so I'm staying my ass right in this house. I ain't going nowhere. Mm-mm. And even if I had a car, I wouldn't go because the park that we got here, it'd be so packed. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not I can celebrate Juneteenth right here with y'all. This is like gay pride. I haven't been to a pride parade in years. I didn't been to so many pride parades. How can you? How can you remember? I could. I'd have been shit in the '80s. That's all I did was go to pride parades. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, we got a lot of events that going on. But I am going to church Sunday because it's Father's Day, and I have to help them at the church with the food. So I volunteered to do that. Other than that, I wouldn't be going. Child. Oh, they did? Okay. Child, I shouldn't say this, but I hope he's not watching. Jesus, oh Christ. So this guy waited on us, and he's a little slim guy, dark skin. And Thank you. I appreciate that because I am a father. And so when he came to the table, I said, "Oh, he's cute." I told Johnny, I said, he cute. So we don't have a lot of black waiters here where I live at. And when I saw him, I was like, "Oh, we got a black waiter. Oh, we have one. We got a black waiter at one of the restaurants here. It's, we have quite a few, but not a lot. Not like Houston, Dallas." And so when we saw him, I said, "Oh, we got a black waiter." So you know, little dark, slim guy. And we was just talking, and I told Johnny, I said, I think he gay because he's real feminine, like he's real feminine. And so I said, well, what brings you here? What brings you here to West Texas? Well, me and my wife, you and your who? And when he left the table, me and Johnny was like, girl, well, maybe she's trans. I don't. Your wife. And then last night, bitch, he told he had 8 kids. He ain't probably even 30 years old yet. I think that's what he told us. He had 8 kids. I hope he's not watching the show because I gave him my YouTube information. Sorry. Well, if you're watching it, you're sexy to me, but you're married, so ain't nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I think he told me he had 8 kids, y'all. And about this small. He's a little young boy. He probably like 23, 24, 25. He's not 30 yet. He couldn't be. He could be bi, but he was very feminine, very feminine. I'm like, when he said me and my wife moved here, I looked at Johnny. Johnny looked at me. We was just want to bust out laughing. I was like, how you doing? But he might be just straight. He might be. Then he might have been got saved and stopped being a homosexual. He might have been. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. Girl, where's Ray J at? She sure been quiet lately. We ain't heard nothing out. We ain't heard nothing out of Ray J in a while. I guess after he got that ass tapped, honey, she done calmed down. Oh yeah, what time is it? It's 10:14. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, delivered. That was the funniest video of the year to me. That was one of the funniest videos of the century when that girl said she wasn't gay no more. Oh my god! Besides the Patti LaBelle video, that was hot. Patty. James Rice Chanel, and that girl still ain't cut an album yet. When is where's her album at? Now that boy should have been had an album a long time ago. And how long ago was that Patti LaBelle thing? He still ain't cut no album. Has he done an album? Him, 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 um, him being feminine don't have nothing to do with nothing. Look at that other queen that been running around here. Ooh, oh, child. He won Academy Award. He won something. What's his name? The was cute guy, little gay guy running around here. Shoot, running around. Shoot. I can't think of his name, but I don't think it has anything to do with James being not unattractive and not also being overweight and not, but he can sing. So where's his album? I don't know. Maybe he ain't gonna do one, but I thought he'd do one after becoming famous like that. Yeah, yeah, Bernard, yeah, you know. But I thought for sure that James Rice Chanel would have had an album by now, you know, especially after doing that Patti LaBelle viral video. But I guess not. It's a lot. It's a lot putting the album out. It's a lot, I'm sure, but maybe he can't find nobody to. I don't know. You know, you better do like some of these other artists from back in the days. Hell, do your own shit. And nowadays, you can go online and make up your own music. That's what Lil Nas X did. I think he created his own stuff. His sexy ass. Bless his heart. He needed a good man in his life. He wouldn't have been on drugs if that's what he was on. Now talking about she bipolar. Man, you ain't bipolar, but you was high. You got caught with them drugs, and now you blaming it on bipolar. As my friend Johnny say, bipolar. He don't know how to say bipolar. He don't know how to say bi. He don't know how to say bi. Well, I can't even say it. He don't even know how to say a bipolar. Bipolar. Shit, hell, I can't even say it now. Child. He might be with a sexy ass. He needed a good old. He needed a good man in his life. Pop me upside his head when he get around talking about drugs. Put your ass down somewhere. And I know people say that's he get for playing with God. Well, if I remember the video, he was beating the devil up. So I don't know. A lot of us play with God because we don't live like we supposed to. So he ain't the only one. Hmm. Yeah, I remember that old holiness song. If I live right, heaven belongs to me. If I live right, heaven belongs to me. I used to love them old Church of God in Christ songs. Oh my God, I used to love them songs. Some of this shit they sing in the church now, I'm like, what the fuck are they singing? All this new stuff, I can't stand this. Did y'all see that video? Y'all see that video I put out about Hezekiah Walker? Ooh, shade, 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 shade. Oh my God! Did y'all see it? Well, some guy said Happy Pride, and he I guess he tagged Hezekiah Walker in it, and they said they told him to take it down. The guy goes to the gay church in Atlanta because I've seen him before, and they told him that they do to take it down, and he said, "Oh, so y'all threatening me? Talk about y'all don't want the tent told the boy you don't want the smoke." Imagine the church. It's on my YouTube channel. I put it on there this early this morning. Yeah, it's a little clip it. It's a little small clip it. It's up on the shorts. Hmm. He said they told him to take it down, and the church girls told him, "Honey, you don't want the smoke." Okay. He said, "Well, I do want the smoke, and I'm not taking it down." Wow. Here, I got it right here. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Hold on. And then I'm gonna get up and make me some waffles. Waffles. No, you ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna show it to you right here. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up. If you live right, heaven belongs to you. If you live right, heaven belongs to you. I like them old Church God in Christ songs. This new shit they playing now. Ooh, I can't get with this stuff. Have you tried Jesus? He's all right. Have you tried Jesus? He's all right. I just like that old stuff. I'm just old. That's why I like it. Okay, it's not pulling up for some reason. Hold on. Someone you may know on TikTok. I know who that is, but I don't want him on my page either because he don't tip either. But he claimed him and his lover got all this money, and oh girl, I don't. They, they, and he like a certain artist, and I do the artist's music for him. And when he come on my live, he don't even tip. Okay, it's not. It's for some reason. Where's my other phone at? This phone is not picking up my internet for some reason. Hold on. Where's my other phone? Oh Lord Jesus. My favorite dinosaur is your mama. Yeah, your mama. That's my favorite dinosaur is your mama. That old bitch. Come on here with these crazy ass comments. You come on here with these crazy comments, you're gonna get a crazy answer. Yes, that's the old Church of God in Christ song. What did I do with my other phone? I guess a minute. I guess I could pull it up on the internet. Well, y'all just go and watch it. Just go and look at it. It's child, I got so many damn phones. I don't know what I did. No pre. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna put it up on my computer. Let y'all hear it. I need to check and see if anybody sent me messages, and I also need to check see if anybody bought a ticket. Make sure y'all could. Make sure y'all can see my goods because I ain't got on no underwear. I am completely naked down here. So I gotta make sure. Ooh. Y'all can't see nothing, can y'all? Y'all can't see nothing below here? Okay, because baby Miss YouTuber let me have it, honey. The girls will give me the blues. Oh, my friend is live. I'm gonna watch him say, "Hey PT, watch this." He live on YouTube.
Your life is full. Your future shouldn't have to wait. At Houston Christian
Listen, so
University,
he got
you can
one
earn your
person
degree
watch
100%
him say,
online.
"Hey PT, watch y'all listen."
Career-focused programs in business,
Watch
nursing,
this.
education, and leadership built to help you grow.
Oh, he got quite a few people on here. He got how many people he got on here? I'm looking to see. I thought he had more subscribers than me. He only got 6,000. And he was good friends with Mama D. Not Mama D, but what's that lady name that used to cook? He good friends with her. I thought he had more subscribers than me, but he don't. Okay, his shit ain't playing. His thing is going around in circles. Or did I unplug my internet? Hold on a minute. Did I unplug my internet? No, it's plugged up, but it must be his internet. It's not working. Yeah, his stuff ain't working. Hold on. It says right here that he's live. Okay, I just asked him what's up with his live. It's tripping. Trying to see what he gonna say. Hey, what's up? Your live is tripping. Oh, he must have got off. Let me try him again. Okay, there you go. Okay, he on now. Hold on, see if he gonna say my name. Hey, PT baby. He from New Orleans. Watch this. He live now, I think. And I got y'all close enough I can see the camera. Cute. Not bad too, because I seen the 9 people had commented last time on the last live. And I'm trying to get back into the. I can still do my show. It said he's live right here. What is tripod? But he's not. He was live. He's not live anymore. But this one right here, this is my friend right here. Don't do that. And I got y'all close enough I can see the cameras. Cute. Not bad too, because I seen the 9 people had commented last. Yeah, it's New Orleans little TV. My friend from New Orleans. Hey, baby. I need to call him on this phone. What's the tea with your damn live, whore? It ain't working. So let me let y'all hear this thing about. Okay, hear this right. Y'all ready? Hezekiah Walker.
28,000 subscribers. I looked up their ticket sales. First of all,
Bishop Hezekiah Walker, I just want you to know that the only thing that I said was Happy Pride Month. And then you had somebody from your church reach out to me and ask, could we do some type of three-way call? Could we talk about getting the post taken down? Because it just bothered y'all so bad that I just said Happy Pride Month. I just said 3 words, Happy Pride Month. I never said you were gay. I never said you was bisexual. I never said you was curious. I never said I had tea. I never said I was going to wake it up on you. Only thing I said was Happy Pride Month, and that bothered y'all. And then some of your members in my comments talking about, do I want to smoke? Talking about I got 24 hours to take the post down or else. I'm going to leave the post up because I want to see what's going to happen after 24 hours. Bishop, now come on now. All I said was Happy Pride Month. Y'all didn't have to respond to it. If y'all was smart and you didn't have nothing to do with you, if it didn't identify with you, if it didn't, agree with what you said, why don't y'all move on? Like y'all do everything else. So what was it about me that woke it up that now y'all want to fight, now y'all want to smoke? Because this is the wrong month to do it, to a punk on Pride Month. So let's relax. Okay, all I said was Happy Pride Month. That's it. Bishop Hezekiah Walker, I just want you to know.
They calling the girls out, honey, for pride. I asked my best friend. He's a church musician. I said, Hezekiah Walker gay? He said, yeah. I said, oh, well. There's a lot of church sissies who don't identify as LGBTQ plus. There's a lot of them. And honey, they suck more than the law will allow. And they not gonna go to no gay club. They not finna go to no pride event. They not gonna say they gay. I think that's horrible. I think that's horrible. You either gay or you're not. Who you living for? You not living for man. Who you living for? You okay. Just say if all your life. Let's say let's just say if all your life you living in a closet. Well, I don't really think they're living in a closet. I think they just don't do gay clubs, and because there's a lot of gay people who don't do gay bars and don't identify as being gay, stuff like that. But they're definitely living a life. And just imagine if you get to heaven and the Lord say, "Well, I love you, and I knew who you were, and I knew, but you was faking, and I saw everything that you did. Why was you faking? And why would you not be yourself? But yeah, it's a lot of gay people who go to church that won't ever step foot up in a gay club. Now, where did this money come from? Oh, I know where this came from. Okay, just a few dollars. Just a few dollars, that's all. Yeah, baby, listen, I ain't got time to hide, and I ain't trying to be open. I'm not really open. I'm not really, I'm not saying I'm not open. I mean, everybody know I'm gay, but I don't go around, hey, I don't do all that. But I think it's horrible that you live a double life, that you can't be who you want to be. Even to you whorish men out there trying to have more than one wife. Yeah, I see you. I'm on that ass. I see you. Get your ass someone to sit down. Get your one woman, okay? If you can't, it, try to love two. Sure ain't easy to do. Yeah, just if you can't, Ray Caruth. Some of them got the Ray Caruth spirit. You're just a hoe, and we ain't perfect. It hurt my feelings when a man played both sides. Yeah, yeah. And not only that, both sides, but especially cheat with you on another woman. I hear somebody talking. Must be my neighbors outside. But yeah, just. But people, they've been doing it for years. They ain't gonna never change. People gonna just cheat. Some people gonna just cheat. Some people ain't gonna be faithful, and that's just what they do. So, Aaron Hernandez, yeah, allegedly Wendy Williams' husband, because the boy was on. He was on Tasha K. He said he messed around with Wendy Williams' husband. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, y'all. I'll talk with y'all later on, okay? No show tonight, because I'm going to church in the morning. But I will check in with y'all later on today, okay? Y'all be good. And I am going to try to do that. Maybe tonight it won't be a show, but I'll probably do that. Try to do the StreamYard where I can bring people into the live and see if anybody take advantage of it. Y'all probably won't because y'all never do. But I still love y'all anyway. Oh, I'm just glowing early this morning. Bye. Oh, I got to get my hair done before tomorrow. Or, bitch, I won't be going to church. Bye, y'all. Bye-bye.